Hello, and thanks for joining me today for a discussion on some simple ways that we can improve our lives and create a happy, healthy home. Grab a glass of water and a notebook, and let's go. Life can be busy and even a little chaotic. We all have things that are priorities, people, projects we want to focus on. There's a lot of talk in the world now about finding your why or your reason, but usually your why is actually a who. So take a minute, write down who you are focused on, who you want to spend your time with, who you're building a future for. Is it your family? Is it your students? Is it who is it? Along with your who is your where. For most of us, that is our home, our space to get away from the world or our place to enjoy time with the people that we love. Let's be honest though, this last year kind of rocked our world a bit, maybe even made us feel a little claustrophobic in our own space. So let's work on fixing that today. With the shift in our homes this last year came the need to work and even complete school from home as well. So we're going to ask and talk a little bit about a few ways to make that go a little bit smoother. First, let's go back to the beginning. These are my peeps. These are my who and my why and my how. I've been married, can't talk. I've been married for 27 years and I have four amazing kids, one of which also just got married. My husband is a Navy veteran, and during his service, I volunteered as a family ombudsman. I have worked in sales since I was 9, winning a TV selling Girl Scout cookies when I was 10, and in civics since I was 11, leading a peace march through a major city in a rainstorm, resulting in the creation of a sister city program with a city in Russia. I'm not very good at sitting still. I have too much creative energy and have moved over 30 times. I've managed a dozen of retail businesses, everything from a bridal shop to catering hotel events. And I've also been coordinating events of all kinds since I was 12. I love to throw a good party. My brand of happy, healthy homes isn't just a catchy slogan, it's my motto and my hope for every family that I meet. So, with that, let's dive into my top 10 life hacks to take back your life. First things first, you have to know where you're going in order to make a plan to get there, right? Whether it's a standard wall calendar or a large marker board, having a visual of what's coming is helpful for all members of the family. We have a house rule that if it's not on the calendar, it doesn't happen. Because not only does that mean that it probably wasn't approved, but it also means it probably won't be remembered. Aside from the calendar, my family also has what we jokingly refer to as the magic whiteboard. We use it to write out major events in the future and upcoming goals, as well as both individual and family goals. It's been incredible to watch the things that we write down come to life, even things we never thought were possible. With that schedule, it is important to make sure that we bring in all of our family members, that they feel part of that, that they feel like their schedule is acknowledged, their needs are met, and that they have control over something in the schedule, and that they're a priority in building the schedule, and that the schedule doesn't own you. Breaking down the daily schedule is also important. So, not just having events of what's coming each day, but the order that they're coming. A huge help for those with anxiety or ADHD is having that step by step breakdown, even if it's an hourly breakdown. One of the things that we have at our house is a smaller little whiteboard that is just a daily calendar. And it shows who is in charge for the day. And that could mean that that person is helping with dinner. It is that person's day to help with chores. It is that person's day to do their laundry. And we're going to come back to that here in a little bit. But having that breakdown of home things versus away things also became extra important this last year with more of us doing things from home than ever before. Along with all of those schedules, most of us have this crazy little device we always have attached to our hands, and we don't use it to the best of its ability. It's not just for scrolling social media. Use your calendar, use your timers, use your alarms, use your clock to keep track of the appointments for work, for school, for other events. Most can even be color coordinated to match family members. So each person has a color, so it's easy to tell when you open up your calendar whose event that is and who has to be where next. Use the clock app to set alarms throughout the day to ensure you make it where you need to. 10-minute warning before it's time to go pick up Johnny, or um, a reminder, hey, don't forget to eat lunch, because some of us forget that. We get going with all of our activities. Drink water, take your vitamins. I've had up to 27 alarms on my phone at a time. It's okay. Set those alarms until you've made them a routine. They will seriously help your life. Having routines for certain times of the day can also help everyone stay on task without making mom or dad the family drill sergeant. Make a checklist of the steps for getting out the door in the morning and getting everyone checked in at night. Talk to family about which steps they can do on their own, which steps they need help, which steps they can help someone else, even you. Keep in mind that the once and done rule. Organize tasks that happen in the same space or with the same items so you aren't doubling back. Use it once, the item or the room, and then be done. This will change your life. Having a plan is great, but don't forget to have some fun. Some people love spontaneity, while others require a little bit of warning. To balance these needs among family members, create a fun jar. On strips of paper, write different activities, such as baking cookies, playing with water balloons, having a dance party, or taking a trip to the park or the library. Put those in a jar and then set a certain time. Maybe every day at 2 you pick something from the jar. And that's fun time, but it's also surprise time. So for those that may struggle with change in the schedule or with surprises, this helps build in the surprise. So they're prepared for the surprise. It can help a lot. Control the clutter. Clutter in our homes directly relates to clutter in our minds and increased anxiety. We may not always have room for everything, but there's always a way to organize or store things to limit the clutter and extra layers of chaos. Dollar store is a great place to find small baskets and drawer organizers to make it easier to keep things sorted and within reach. Mason jars for cooking utensils, a cereal box to store magazines, many other simple, inexpensive items can be used to contain the clutter. This is an area I'm also very happy to help come up with ideas. Send me a picture, I'll shoot you some ideas. As school ends and summer begins, having a snack box or even individual snack boxes for each family member can help keep the food budget under control. If all the snacks are free for all in the cabinet or in the pantry, you might run out a little faster than you'd hoped. Empty large bags of chips in or crackers into small individual snack bags. Put them all in a big box where everyone is allowed to grab 2 snack items a day, or create little tiny little boxes, again from the dollar store, and each member can have their own basket. And that way everybody gets 2 and nobody's sad later when theirs is gone. This can also be used in the refrigerator, having a basket of snacks handy with cheese sticks or apple slices, other small fruit, um, cups of fruit, yogurt, lots of great ways to individually sort so that you can have snacks at the ready for everybody. Simplify your grocery shopping. The grocery shopping is one of those tasks that we all need to do, but it can end up taking a large chunk out of our day if we're not careful and out of our budget. Planning a menu for the week and even the month can help you better stay on track and eliminate last minute decision making. It keeps you from wandering the store aisle and going, do I have that? What are we having for dinner tonight? Do we need more sauce? Do we need more pasta? And then getting home and realizing you had plenty already. Limit grocery shopping to once a week or even 2 to 3 times a month if possible. And if you can try to shop during slower parts of the day, such as before 10 a.m. or after 7 p.m., it will help make the trip faster and smoother and less chaotic because the store won't be as busy. Keep a piece of paper on your fridge to write down the items that you think of during the week. And as you run out of them, as you empty that bottle of mustard, make sure it goes on the list. Cluster foods by category to prevent doubling back through the store. That way, you can get all the canned goods at once and not go, oh gosh, I forgot that can of chicken or chili. Remember the once and done rule. Stay in order. Go down that aisle one time. Don't go back. When bagging groceries, put cold foods in paper bags. And this will help them stay cooler on the trip home. And it will also help when you get home so you know those bags are the ones that need put away first. It also helps when you let other people, like the kids, help unload the groceries. This allows you to put the cold foods away quickly and then take care of other tasks, such as taking someone to an appointment or school, and then you can come back and put the rest of the groceries, the dry goods, away later if needed. Apple cider vinegar has so many great uses for your health, but did you also know that it's a great neutralizer for smells? Add 2 capsules to your dishwasher in the soap tray to remove odors in plastics, and 1/4 of a cup to your washing machine to remove odors in clothing. 20 some years ago, my car caught fire on the side of the highway in the middle of nowhere. And due to some other health issues, we had been staying with family for about a month or so before that. So pretty much everything we owned was in that car. And pretty much everything we owned then smelled like burnt plastic and metal. It was not a fun event. Thankfully, a family friend recommended the apple cider vinegar, and we were able to save all of our clothes, and most of the kids' toys were actually dishwasher safe. All of those little rubber toys with a little hole in the bottom for the air to squeak out, you can put those on the little prongs in the dishwasher and run them through the dishwasher. Great way to sanitize them, great way to get everything clean. We saved hundreds, if not thousands of dollars with this trick. But the best change I ever made in my home was implementing self-serve laundry. Let's be real, there are very few people on the planet that actually want to spend hours every week sorting, washing, and folding, and putting away laundry. Stop. Just stop. Escape the missing sock dilemma and stop. Here's how. Give every member of your home a laundry basket. That is their laundry basket. No one else's laundry goes in this basket. If they are old enough, on their assigned day, remember that back in our calendar earlier? On their day of the week, that's their laundry day. Johnny has Tuesdays, Susie has Wednesdays, everybody does their laundry on their own. It's very easy to make a little step-by-step chart that you can post near the washing machine and the dryer, or even take a Sharpie if you're okay with that, and mark on the machines which buttons to push and where. Let your older kids do their own laundry. You can stand by and watch and help assist the first couple of times. They put all their laundry in the wash, they put it in the dryer when it's time, and they take it out and put it back in their basket and take it back to their room and put it away. There is no need for mom and dad to do laundry. For younger kids, they can also help to some extent with putting things in the washer or the dryer. Here's the trick. Most kids' clothing, after the first wash, does not need to be sorted. After the first wash, the dark colors aren't likely to run, and they're not likely to shrink or any of those issues. Mom might need to wash things the first time, but after that, most kids' clothes are not dry clean only or wool or silk or those fabrics that are going to be at risk. And from my years working at fabric stores and dry cleaners and owning a bridal store, I can tell you Most of those fabrics can also still be put through the wash. You just have to be a little more careful. Maybe hang dry. Each person's clothes go in on their own. It is that person's responsibility to fold and put away their clothes. You know what? It's okay if Susie's shirt has some wrinkles in it when she goes to school tomorrow, as long as that basket of clothes made it in the dresser or is hung up in the closet. You have two options to simplify putting things away. Family members can either fold or hang things directly as they're removed from the dryer. This is the one I like. Pull it out of the dryer and fold it right there into the basket. Or take it to your room. You have 30 minutes to have it emptied and put away so that the basket is free for the next pile of dirty clothes. The only items that have to be washed separately are wool and silk, and most adults only have a few of these items that would be requiring special treatment. Don't worry about lights and darks anymore. Worry about each person has their own basket and you don't have to do their laundry. Bonus points on this one. Limit your linens. Each family member has a towel or two designated by color or hanging in a specific location in the bathroom. That towel gets hung up to dry after each use and put in their laundry basket and washed with their laundry on laundry day. There's no need for you to be doing a laundry load of towels. Simply wash each individual person's towels with their laundry. It's okay, I promise. It'll work. This will eliminate the piles in the bathroom and the piles in the laundry room, limiting each family member to 2 sets of sheets as well. And then keeping a few extra blankets on hand also helps keep the linen closet from being overwhelmed. Each person's laundry day is the perfect time to wash their bedding as well. This system can keep laundry down to a load or two a day and prevent laundry room pileup. Life hack number 10. Essential oils have become a mainstay in my family's health and well-being. Add a drop to a fabric softener sheet to freshen your laundry in the dryer or to keep in the linen closet. Diffuse frankincense regularly to help control anxiety, maintain immune systems, and decrease neurological issues such as seizures. Orange oil can be used to manage depression. Lavender for allergies and sleep issues. We have an amazing planet full of things created to help us maintain a great life. Along with using them specifically for health benefits, we can also replace a lot of our cleaning supplies with more natural options, such as essential oil cleaners. Again, another topic I'm happy to address specifically if you have any questions. So that is the end of my top 10 life hacks class. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via text 509-440-5640, or you can visit michellebodine.com for more information. Hope you have a wonderful day.